Hello and welcome to the Trader Series by Fulan Academy. I'm Kapil Shah, trader and instructor. So, in the Traders Point series, we will connect with our fellow trader to explore their experience that has defined their trading careers. We will understand how and why they have started trading, how their style and analytical process has evolved, what have been their key learnings, and how they shortlist the scripts and to their risk management process, and most importantly, how they possess the self control to stick to their stop losses and position size. So these are the things as a trader we should know. First of all, very warm Sanket ji to our Traders Point series, and thank you so much for coming and devoting your time.
Thank you, Kapil ji.
Ji. So before we move ahead, we wanted to understand from you that means how's your initial patch means before the market means your background in terms of the educations in terms of your profession. What was that?
Okay. I'm from a commerce background, and I was in stock. I'm in stock market last 15 years, more
Okay.
than 15 years, you can say. But I
Mm-hmm.
was in operations, and I never do trading like a day trader or a positional trader. I was doing some trades basis on the tips, whatever we get from our friends or some
Mm-hmm.
website or some broker like that. But
Mm-hmm.
not a full-fledged trading I was doing. But
Okay.
last 2-3 years I was thinking about like should I go in the trading full fledged or what to do. So I was just thinking, then I came up with Finland, and I started to learn the things,
Mm-hmm.
and the journey began, and journey has begun very well. So
Okay.
like I'm thinking to take it as a career now,
Okay.
instead of going in operations and in stockbroking. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to become a full-time analyst like.
Okay. So, Sanket ji means basically you are into the market, or as you said, that means you are into the market for 15 years, not indirectly, but in indirect way. So you were somewhere connected to the market, and now
Yes.
there are lots of resources are available. Means like say the YouTube channels, the free reading material that we keep on having. So why you felt that means by paying a cost, you wanted to go for the educational approach? Otherwise means there are lots of free stuffs are available in the market. So what was your thought to take towards an education?
See, good question. Actually, I was watching YouTube videos and everything, the free stuff online, but that was a scattered journey. Like 3 years, I was doing the analysis on my own, but it was not going correct because there was no base, there was no
Mhm.
step by step process there. Here I came to know about the process. Everything has a process. Like we
Yes.
know, we learn top down approach. First we have to see global markets, then we see sectors, then we see stocks. So
Mhm.
this kind of stuff is not available online. No one is teaching like this,
Okay.
how you should go for a trade, step by step. The step by step you have to learn, you have to educate yourself only, and
Okay.
free stuff will scatter yourself and confuse your mind only.
Okay. That's a great point.
Yeah.
So, Sangeet, as of now, what is your trading style? What is your trading pattern? That means you do intraday in a cash or FNO, or you do the swing and positional. What primarily that you are doing right now?
Right now I'm doing some sort of some 2 or 3 trades for intraday. Just a minute. 2 to 3 trades I take for intraday. I'm a moderate intraday trader,
Okay.
and for positional I take 3 or 4 trades for a
Mhm.
month.
Okay.
Depends on the analysis I do, but I'm a moderate intraday trader basically.
Okay. Okay. So basically, when a trader comes in a market, it has in a lots of confusion. Okay, I am entering to the market, so shall I go for the intraday? Shall I go for the options? Shall I go for the swing? Then shall I go for the positional trading? So there are lots of formats are there. So we tends to scatter. That means what to do and what actually fits us. So what are the factors behind you to take the intraday trading, and what are the things which has determined that means you are going to be the moderate trader?
I am a beginner here in analysis. For the analysis part, I'm a beginner, so I prefer to go moderate only. I will not go for risky trading unless and until I get a confidence in myself that yes, I can do a risky trading, or I can take more risk now.
Okay.
But as a for a beginner, I will say one must go as a low risk, with a low risk and moderate trading only, because we are retailers,
Mhm.
and the big game we see is done by FI and the HNI clients.
Yes.
So for a retailer, I will say take minimum risk and keep a risk reward ratio, and he can trade.
Yes, that is a great insight actually. Means there is one saying that means before we become an aggressive, we have to play on the defensive note. Before we apply our real skin to the game, we have to first trial and test ourselves. That means how we are evolving and how we are adjusting towards this. So
Yes.
fine. So as you are doing the intraday trading primarily right now, so what is your routine like? That means how you approach towards the market. Means before the market opens, what is your thought process that you normally do?
Thought process is like my day starts after the markets ends, like after
Okay.
3:30,
Mhm.
like 5 or 6 o'clock, after 6 o'clock, when the data updates in different websites like NSE and money control everything. So I collect the data. I start my study at evening only, and
Okay.
I pre-decide my trades at the night
Mhm.
only. By the night 11 o'clock, I see what is the US market is like, global markets are like, and I pre-decide my trades. I pre-decide my levels, if I'm doing in Nifty, Bank Nifty, or any other stock. And then at the morning, I only just have to trade. I don't prefer to trade in live market by immediate decision making. Means that is not my nature, that taking a immediate decision. So
Mhm.
I preferred trading in this way only. So
Okay,
the
so
trades are
basically,
pre-decided.
you split the things. That means you do your research before the market opens, and when we are in the market, you focus more on the execution side.
Yes, 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 perfect.
Okay, fine. So Sanket ji, means once the NSE data gets updated, then how you select the stock? That means these are some stocks that you are going to look at tomorrow. So what is your stock selection process?
Stock selection process, I see what are the sectors trending, like we learned in Finland, that is top down approach. So I see
Mhm.
global markets sectors, then I see sectors which are trending, and in that sectors which stock is giving good movement and with volume.
Okay.
So I
Mhm.
check the data and the volume things on NSE website, and accordingly I decide my trade. And
Okay.
of course the chart pattern also. So what you taught us, that harmony
Mhm.
trade in the
Mhm.
last session, so I
Yes.
search for a harmony trade only. If I get a
Mhm.
harmony trade, then only I trade, otherwise I don't trade.
Okay, fine. So let's say in your evening research process, you identify some stock, that means XYZ stock that you have identified. Now that XYZ stock is in front of you on in form of chart. So what are the things that you deploy? Means let's say from the tools and techniques purpose, how you dissect the chart.
I prefer to use Fibonacci retracement. That is
Mhm.
the main tool I use, and the MMA recently I started to use with Hitesh sir. So I combine both the things, and
Okay.
then I take the trade. And
Mhm.
mostly I trade in afternoon only, because by that time I get an idea of the market. So
Okay.
what was the day like. So after 1:30 I take trade, and right now, uh, with the MMA thing, with the MMA technique, multiple moving average technique, I
Mhm.
started to trade at morning also. Just watch the MMA and take the trade.
Okay. Fine. Can you elaborate on the harmony that you have mentioned in your previous answer? That means what exactly harmony that mean to you?
uh, Harmony, what means to me is, I look for multiple confirmations.
Okay.
So there are chart thing, there is trend line thing, there is role reversal thing, there is MMA, there is Fibonacci retracement. So
Mm-hmm.
all that combined, I put on the chart, and when I get confirmation, at least two or three confirmations, like on Fibonacci and MMA, I get confirmation. And third is a role reversal level.
Okay.
So three things I combine, and then I go for a trade. So that is a harmony trade for me. So everything must be perfect, so I can go with a confident mind that yes, I can take this trade.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise I will be in a risk that whether it is going to be a successful trade or not.
Yes.
So I don't want that confusion in my mind.
Okay, fine. So, Sanket, do you feel sometime that means you did your analysis, you applied your diligence, you have done your work on that chart. After doing this all things, do you feel sometime that means I need to ask someone that means whether the analysis that I did that is a right, or what is your view, what is your take on this, and afterwards you take a trade.
Yes, yes, I feel like that. That's why I like to post my views on our group also. So I post my views like what is the resistance and what is the support. I like to use to trade in Nifty only. So
Okay.
I post my views on Nifty that this will be resistance, and take the views from take other views. So what they
Mm-hmm.
think, and depends
Okay.
on that, because their view may be different, their technique may be different.
Mm-hmm.
So I just cross check the things, and then take a safe trade. So these are important for things for me, others views.
Okay, fine. So, Sanket ji means till now in your journey, we always go through the certain kind of the patches. Means some days are very good, some days are very bad. In fact, some period is very bad. So,
Right.
in that particular scenario, how do you manage yourself?
I don't trade in that
Okay.
period. I just sit back. If I feel like I take three trades only in a day. So
Mm-hmm.
if my first two trades went wrong, then I
Mm-hmm.
stopped the trading. And in a consecutive 3 days, if I fail in trading intraday, then I realize that something must be wrong. What I'm seeing wrong on the charts, or the time is bad. So I
Okay.
just halt myself at that point. But
Mm-hmm.
I just avoid over trading, because to recover my losses, then I will
Okay.
trade. So I started to avoid these things. Earlier I used to do that things. So
Okay.
subah loss ho gaya, then in afternoon do the over trading and how to
Okay.
recover the loss. But
Mm-hmm.
now I don't do that.
So you have the fixed number of trades. Let's say the three numbers of the trade that I am going to do. Beyond three,
Yes,
you will not be an active in the market.
yes, I will not be. I watch the market, but I don't remain active in the market, because I need to see the movement, and what is the position of the market, like how the
Okay.
sellers are doing, how the buyers are doing, just for that sake. Otherwise I don't do trades. If I get my money, the
Hmm.
fixed amount of income, then I close the trading part and just do analysis for the rest of the time.
Okay. So under the risk management concept means that is in one part that you limit your trading up to the three trades a day, and that is an O for you. Means apart from the number of the trades, there are some any other consideration that is there under your risk management from a percentage term from the capital size.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, my risk is limited to 1%
Okay.
that I have fixed. So if I'm losing every day, and I'm losing 1% every day, then also it will take at least 3 to 4 months to wipe out my capital.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1% is my maximum risk, you can say, and above that, whatever is my profit.
Okay. Fine. Um, Sanket means after evaluating yourself means let's say you keep on doing the analysis. There are risk management in a place. So there are certain kind of a process, or you do a kind of things that means where you can evaluate yourself. That means what I'm doing, whether it is going on the right track, on the wrong track, or how I can improvise myself. Any kind of thought process in that line?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn new things every day. And recently, actually, I took the admission for the intraday program also.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was not doing trading in the morning earlier. I was
Okay.
just watching the market. So then I started thinking, if I want to be a full-time analyst and trader, then
Mhm,
I have to take some trades in the morning rally also. So there is a different technique I got, that we are using MMA, and which
mhm,
is very much helpful for me for the
mhm.
morning trades. So
Okay.
like that, I would like to learn more and more.
Okay, fine. So that is what means the learning is one way to evaluate ourselves and to keep ourselves.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So in this journey of the trading, intraday, and other formats, do you see that means this is a, some kind of the strength to me, and this is some kind of the weaknesses to me? Are you able to spot your weakness? That means where you require a little bit more improvisation, and how you are taking care of that.
The improvisation thing is patience in the
Okay.
market, which we don't have. I mean, most of us don't have. I think so. Like, because
Mm-hmm.
patience is the main thing. I set a target, like if it is at 100 rupees, and I set a target at 150, then I quit at 125, like the things, and the target hits. But that thing is my weakness, that I need to get more patience in the market. If I'm very much sure on the things, then
Okay.
I must wait for the targets and all.
Mm-hmm. How you are looking yourself forward? That means in coming years, what are your plan and aspirations from the market?
In coming years, like uh, what I heard outside in the market and other things, that in coming years most of the things will be automated, the technology will take overcome everything. So I wanted to be in a field where I will be decide I'm going to decide everything, and whatever my income and losses, whatever profit and losses, that
Mhm.
I'm going to decide and not anybody else. So that's why I decided to be a full-time trader. And
Okay,
in coming years, I'm looking as a full-time analyst and a full-time trader, and my main source of income will be from stock market only.
okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So means apart from a trading means let's say there are different kind of formats are there means intraday, swing, and positional. So sometimes you feel that means you make a money in intraday trading means that is what in a regular cash flow. Apart from the cash flow, do you pay an attention on the wealth creation side right now? Means let's say the a positional side or investment side.
Yeah, investment side, I look for investment like positional trades. If I'm looking, then I look for a monthly trade, short-term trade, and long-term trade only. But
Okay.
for that, one has to have a big capital, or
Yes.
one can do the SIP kind of thing. So I
Mm-hmm.
started doing SIP in A group stocks,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a swing trader only. I prefer to do swing trading, intraday or positional, whatever the thing. But I go for swing trading only, always, because it gives me a stop loss, a fixed stop loss. My stop loss is fixed, where my entry point is above or below that. The stop loss is fixed. So
Mm-hmm.
the risk reward is very much calculated, and
Okay.
that's why I prefer a swing trade. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So these were the very nice and interesting insights from a Sanket ji. We got in a kind of the pointers from you. That means how you manage the risk, how you evaluate yourself, and what is the importance of learning from your side. And as you are saying, that means the down the line you want to be a full-time trader. It takes in a huge courage and confidence to get into the market within a full-time provisions. So on this note, I end today's series, and thank you so much, Sanketji, for coming in and sharing your insights. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Kapilji. Thank you.